Hey everybody, it's been a little while since I posted. I wanted to give some updates on my rower generator, some of the changes I made to it, kind of how I'm using it today. So one of the things that I did was I found that single hub that I had on there, the chain would fall off once in a while and it'd be really annoying. So I decided just to pop on a regular 7-speed cassette on there. Now when the chain falls off, it just goes down to one ring and it gets a little harder to pull, but it's still functional and I can still keep it rolling without too much trouble. So then the other major change I did is I built this box that's got a meter on it and a charge controller, a little switch to turn things on and off, but I added some significantly bigger ultracapacitors. So there's 3 ultracapacitors. They're the 16 volt variety. There's 3 in a row, give us well over the 32 or 35 watts or volts or so that I will be putting out of the rower. So in any case, those are all tied together. Then they feed into the charge controller, this guy here. Meter just gives us the output. And then I also have another charge controller down here that just goes from, I think it's a 60 volt to 12 volt. So it'll take anything that would come out of here, might be a 48, I don't know. But anyway, it'll take anything out of there, goes into these 3 sockets to output 12 volt for charging like cell phones and whatnot. So anyway, that's kind of the setup that I'm using today. Turn the switch on, we can see that the ultracapacitors actually do kind of keep a charge for a period of time. I haven't actually rode this in probably a good week or so. So it's funny that those ultracapacitors do kind of hold a charge for a while. And then the next big change I did was, rather than just charging a battery with these the charge controller and producing power that way, or using electricity that way, or alternately plugging into the sockets to charge a phone that way, actually decided to do a grid tie setup. So I've got this grid tie inverter here, and so if I take this and hook it up to my little box I have here, and then plug in this wall outlet here, I can actually row. Set this. I can set this at 22 volts and 3 amps right now. So max out it'll be 60 some watts that it'll be putting out. So that'll push out into this grid tie inverter, which then goes right into the wall outlet and actually puts electricity back on the grid. Look, I got a 10th of a watt hour generated in that short little time. Anyway, just wanted to show the grid tie inverter in action with the rower generator. So there you have it.